Alright, hello. I see we already have Raging Monkey in the chat. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Just got our standard, stream today. I believe we're probably going to be black bordering for the whole stream today, so just going through a bunch of the maps and working through all the medals. I suppose we could do an Odyssey today. We could try one of these, like a hard difficulty one. I might do that. What else do we have? Boss Rush? This is new. We didn't have this before. What is this? Work together with your team to defeat the bosses on each island. Oh, is this a contested territory thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Never mind on that. We'll wait on that. And I guess we could try a race in a boss today. Not too sure, honestly. Alright, well. So yeah, the plan is to do black borders for pretty much the whole stream. Unless I feel like doing an Odyssey, I guess. We'll be using Ben today, since that's the last guy we unlocked. Next on the list is Pat Futsi and Izili, but we've got to save up for each of those. I do apologize if there are any like lag issues in the first, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes here. I've got a stream rendering in the background here for a few reasons, but I'll get into those in just a second here. Let's go ahead and head into our dailies for today and see what we have. Well, this one actually looks like the one we had last week. We had a similar build where we were using only water monkeys. But it seems like it's on a different map, so they're forcing us to kind of only cover this bottom part of the map here. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't have Brickle, so I can't use her, but that's okay. So yeah, like I said, I have a stream rendering in the background. And what I mean by rendering, for those who don't know, after each stream I do here on Twitch, I download it. I've talked about this before, but I download it, and then I start chopping it up into episodes for YouTube. And so when I do that, I have to render out the episodes in the editing software, and that takes a long time. I changed my settings and all that, so everything's like hopefully high quality. I'm trying to get as high as quality as I can, but it takes longer to export if you have higher settings on. And I've had this stream rendering all night, and it's just finishing up right now. It's at 97%, so that's gonna be going for another like probably 10 minutes. So I do apologize if there are any lag issues here in the dailies, but they should be resolved after that. Anyways, I should be paying attention to the challenge, huh? I don't think there's too much to worry about here. We just have to get to around 40, and it doesn't seem like there's any modifiers on any of the balloons. So I think as long as we get like, we can have these Buccaneers be middle path for the MOAB, and then the subs be bottom path for DPS. And I think that should cover everything, because middle path Buccaneer will take care of leads, and bottom path on the Buccaneer will take care of camos. And then everything else will be covered by DPS in the monkey subs. But I think we're fine just with this, honestly. Just have to, wait it out and see. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get my stream quality as high as I can. I know most streamers, at least that I watch, tend to use like higher resolutions these days. They use like 1440p and 2K and 4K resolutions and all that, which is good for them. I can only barely work with 1080p right now, 1920 by 1080. Supposed to be getting an Ethernet cable today to help with, you know, some upload speeds during stream, and hopefully soon enough I'll be upgrading my hardware, but until then I'm just working with 1080p. I'm trying to work with OBS and my editing software to be able to handle that kind of resolution. But I am kind of just teaching myself along the way here, so it's a bit of a curve. It takes some time for me to really understand everything that's going on behind the scenes. But I've got to do it sometime, right? It's at 98% now. Gone up 1% in that time that I've been talking. That gives you an idea how long it takes. My renders used to take, like, I would say about 30 minutes per episode to render out. And I have about 7, not about 7, I do have 7 episodes per stream that I render out. So, you know, you do the math. Half an hour times 7 is about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Hey Akuma, how you doing? But now that I changed my settings, my renders take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours per episode. So I'd have to run it all night in order to just get most of it done. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm just running through the dailies right now for the start of the stream. And then after this, we're most likely just going to be black bordering different maps for the entire stream. Just working through different metals and all that. Maybe achievement hunting, doing some getting some achievements along the way. Yeah. So, speaking of dailies, since we're on the daily, one thing I want to know is how much XP I have on my farm. I want to say every upgrade except for bottom path tier 5, maybe. I think I have one of the tier 5s still locked up. I think everything else is unlocked. So yeah, since we're speaking about dailies, last week I was talking about an achievement with a chatter about the dailies, because one of the achievements, if you didn't catch that stream, was you have to complete a certain amount of dailies, just in general. They can be normal dailies like this, they can be the challenge dailies, or co-op dailies. But at some point, I think I need to complete 365 of them. So, you know, if I do the basic challenges plus the normal challenges every day, it would still take me about half a year to do it. So I was discussing that, and I was thinking I should probably do that off stream and just, you know, log into the game and do a daily every day. Because if I don't, I'm going to be playing this game every week for like 7 years or some stupid stuff. Which, you know, sounds like a fun bit to do as a streamer. Just play the same game every week for 7 years, but honestly, I'd rather just get through the dailies as fast as I can and then move on to a different game. So I'm most likely just going to do that off stream and then update the stream about my progress every week. I think I'll get started on that either this week or next week, you know, sometime soon. About 1.3 million. Oh wow. Wasn't it like 365 different. Yeah, it's a weird challenge. I need to look at the specifics again. It's not consecutive, so I can like take a break on the dailies and not lose the achievement, but I still have to complete like 365 dailies. So I'll have to work on that for the next few months. And same thing with the daily chest. I'm gonna have to log in and open that every day. And then after a year, I'll get that achievement. I can like post a compilation of me opening up the chest on YouTube or something like that. Hey Fishes Maximus, how you doing? Alright. And we're done. It looks like my render here is done as well, so. Hopefully, if there were any lag issues, those are gone now. Now my CPU is freed up for stream, so that's good. Anyways, let's go on to the challenge daily. See what we got to do. Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect to unlock that right now, but that's helpful. Oh, and we got another Paragon to work towards. That's cool. That's always fun to do. Let me show you my farm, because you're asking about my farm here. I've got about 10,000. Or no, not 10,000. 100,000. 100,000 XP. Yeah, let's go to the challenge daily. Let's see, we're on a medium difficulty on a, what is that, an intermediate map. We've got no monkey knowledge, we've got 1 life, we've got no reward for beating round 100, but we only need to get to round 26 anyways. We start at round 24, end at 26, we get 2,500 cash, only 3 monkeys maximum, it looks like. We've got a lot of restrictions on what we can buy, and mob speed is minus 80%, or no, it's 80% of what it usually is. Sorry. Anyways. Well, I checked my second most XP is Sniper with 1.1 million. Yeah, I don't have quite that much with any of the towers. If you stick around, if you happen to stick around for any more streams, you'll probably see me unlock the Paragons. I still haven't even unlocked those, so once I unlock one of these, that will be like the most XP I get on a tower for sure. Can you suggest a challenge? Yeah, go for it. Okay, let's see what we can do. I kind of just want to see what the rounds are before we even get started, so I'm just going to place down like some random trash monkeys. Just to get a read on what the rounds are. Okay, so we need camo lead detection. And of course we can't lose a life. Okay. So camo lead. And they're restricting a lot of upgrades. Okay, so we need to... What can we do? Do Ninja and maybe Alchemist? Yeah, we can do Ninja Alchemist. For at least this round. But we still have a few strays there. Okay. So maybe something like this, so we can cover that little bend as well. That you... This is tough placement here, but just do this, I think, right? Oh, you don't pop camos, that's right. Okay, this is gonna be kind of tough. Well, I have 3, 1 easy. Oh, 3 challenges. 1 easy, 1 medium, 1 hard. Okay, well, if you want to tell me the challenges, that's fine. I wouldn't mind doing them. Let's see. We don't have camo for you. We have camo for the ice? Nope. Sniper? We do have sniper. So if I get you, you, and you, then I upgrade at least this, then get this. Still have a little bit left over. Attack speed, distraction. That sounds helpful. Okay, then we have a lot of regrows, regrow pinks. Maybe this would help? I don't know if this would help that much if we can't upgrade it. It costs 1,000. Maybe we can pop the leads with the sniper. And for damage, I guess we could use an engineer, maybe? Because those pinks were not camo, so that would... This guy would be able to help out. Purple regrow. This is tough. Oh, okay. Let me copy and paste these codes into a document here so I don't lose them in chat. Hold on, hold on. I don't think I've done any proper challenges on stream yet, so this will be kind of fun to do. Alright, I'll keep these stored away here, and then I'll get to them in a bit. So we could get through the camo lead, and we were able to get through the pink wave. But we need to deal with the purple wave somehow. And we only have 3 monkeys that we can place down at any given time. Can we just use 2 spike factories? With a sniper? No, not in that order. I can place down a factory, then a sniper, and then after this round, I might be able to afford another spike factory. Maybe. Or not. The engineer was a fine idea, but it didn't... I couldn't upgrade it fast enough, because this stuff costs too much money. Could try selling, I guess. Place you. Place you. No, no. Maybe we can just buy pin right away, and that would maybe help. I don't know. This is kind of tough. We might just skip it. I don't know if I spend like an hour on this, we might just skip it. But let's try that again. Same strategy here. I mean, that was a little closer. Maybe position would help. That's 1,000 to remove. Well, if we put you closer to here so you can cover this bend, we might be able to clear the round, maybe. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I was left with 200, which doesn't leave me a lot to buy another monkey. Maybe a dart monkey. Yeah, that's it. I could just buy a dart monkey. I'm gonna have to be fast on the buying and selling though, I think. I could put you here. I think you wouldn't get overwhelmed as quickly, maybe. And then a dart monkey when I have enough. I guess I could put you right here? I don't know. Yeah, that worked out. Yeah. Awesome. Then what's this round? Is it just a bunch of blacks? No zebras. We got zebras. Rainbow. That's not good. Oh no, we got it, we got it. That wasn't... Okay, that wasn't so bad then. That might be the toughest one we've done yet, but that wasn't like... horrible. Alright, well that felt pretty good to do. Alright, so let's try these challenges you're sending in chat. You used sniper and 2 engineers. Okay, yeah, I can see that working. Where do I get the challenges? Do I go here? No. Social? Yeah, here we go. Okay. ZFF GBT. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I hit a hotkey on my stream. I must have not noticed. Anyways, I was just reading the upgrades to see if I could find anything that would pop leads. I did ask though, is this the case where I need Mermonkey or Beast Handler? Because I don't have Beast Handler or Mermonkey unlocked yet. So if I need one of those, then I can't do it. No? Okay. Alright, well I guess let's just look at what we can do then. Glues all balloons on screen, causing them to take more damage from all sources. But that doesn't necessarily mean it would pop a lead. I mean, we could try it. That sounds like something that Ninja Kiwi would do, that they wouldn't tell you something like that, but let's try it. And then I guess we could get this to pop the rest. Long range. No. Oh! Oh, it does. I knew it. Ninja Kiwi, you scammers. 129? What does that have to do with anything? Well, good luck. There's a reason why I have 129 lives? Why, though? You die if you... Oh, I see. Okay. Heli ability. What does that do? Mub shove? Or mub... Yeah, Mob shove, I mean. Can collide with Mob class balloons, reversing or slowing their movement. Does this also pop stuff? Or you mean this one? Does this one pop leads? And doesn't tell you also? Tier 3 bottom fires a rocket. Oh, of course it does. It doesn't say that at all. Typical Ninja Kiwi. Anyways. That was pretty fun. And I also learned something about the glue gunner. I didn't know the glue gunner could do that, so... That's fun.